Hello and welcome to my channel Mystical Moments. My name's Carol. I'm here to give you your monthly bonus reading. So this is the bonus reading for the month of October 2024. I'm using the gorgeous Mary L Tarot deck by Wight. It's not a deck that I use very often because it is a new deck. Haven't spent a lot of time with it, but I'm really drawn to use it for the remainder of this month. Okay, so I'm recording this on the 15th of October, so we're halfway through the month. So this is for the second half of the month of October. There is already the full monthly video is already available. If you haven't seen that yet, I can link that in, or I'll put the link in the description below to that if you've not seen it already. But this is a beautiful deck. As I say, I haven't spent a massive amount of time with it, but it's gorgeous, and I just felt like I really needed to use it for this reading for us all. So this is a general reading. It's for the collective energies for everyone who's watching, all signs of the zodiac. So if you're watching this, hopefully these messages are going to help you through this second half of this month. So let's have a little looky see. I'm going to do a Celtic cross spread, and then I've got some pre-shuffled oracle cards already waiting there, and just need to draw those off the top of the decks to add in at the end of the Celtic cross. So let's have a look. What do we need to know? General reading for the collective for the remainder of the month of October 2024 for all signs of the zodiac, for everyone that's watching. What do we need to know? What can you bring us? If you don't already subscribe to my channel, and I know they say this all of the time, but YouTube keeps telling me that over half of you that see my videos are not subscribed. If you like the messages that and the readings that I do, please hit that subscribe button. It just means as well that you'll get a little notification when there's a new video available to watch, or when I go live as well, which I have started doing that as well. So anyway, let's have a look. I think these are ready. Let's have a look. Starting with the King of Swords. Decisions. We're going to have to use our heads, okay? We are going to have to really go deep within our mind to get the facts. Analyze situations for the remainder of this month, okay? It's all about going within, seeking the answers within. The King of Swords, he has the answers. He's an extremely intelligent guy, okay? And also he knows how to communicate those answers as well. He can be a little bit blunt and a little bit abrupt, but what he speaks is generally the truth. What's crossing this? We've got the Five of Wands. There's some conflict, okay? There's some conflict. It's normally petty conflict with the Five of Wands, but we're asked to really just kind of stay away from that and to not get drawn into it, to just kind of focus on the things that we need to do for ourselves, focus on what's important for us, and don't allow yourself to be drawn into other people's things. But it feels like there's a lot of conflict that is worldwide, but this is talking about in your day-to-day life. But yeah, we just need to kind of crack on, if you like, do what we need to do and stay out of all of the petty dramas, and try not to get too pulled into the conflicts around us in our immediate kind of space, if you like. We've got the Three of Wands in the past position. Okay, now this is a beautiful image, isn't it? The snake creeping up or sliding up into the eye there. Beautiful image. The Three of Wands is about getting ready to make some moves, okay? So this is in the past position. So what is it that you've been preparing for? Because I feel like right now it's like it's time for your ships to come in, but we've got to ignore all that petty drama before we can proceed on. In the near future, we've got the Six of Discs, which is Pentacles. This is about balance. It's about giving and receiving. It's also a card of charity, okay? So we've got to look at that. Are we needing to be charitable, or do we require some charity from others? With the conflict that's going on around, and I feel like the conflict is internal because it's overlaying the King of Swords there. It's kind of about, you know, getting out of the conflict that's going on inside of your own head. Something you've been working on in the past needs to be moved forward. Maybe you're needing a little bit of help there, a little bit of assistance in order to push things through to get it brought to completion. Okay, what are we not knowing or not seeing? We've got the Six of Cups. How is the past affecting this? Okay, how is the past affecting this? Maybe something that you started creating or collaborating with or communicating about or taking action upon. Maybe it's changed. Maybe the way it's going has had to change for whatever reason it is. Okay, but the past is affecting it. We're not seeing that. We don't recognize it. It's under the surface. Okay, but something from the past is affecting the things that we are doing in the future. Is it possibly that the past has told us or shown us not to ask for help and assistance as and when we need it? Because if it has, then you know, times are different. It's okay to ask for help. The Six of Cups also says that there are blessings in the situations and experiences that you've had from the past as well. Okay, so remember the blessings, learn the lessons, and then move on from them. But we've got to move. There's a lot of movement here. Okay, there's a lot of action going on, but we're feeling stagnated by that Five of Wands, that conflict, internal. I do feel like it's an internal conflict, is what is keeping us stagnant. We need to make a decision so that we can move forwards. Okay, so what is it from the past for you that's holding you back? Okay, could be past situations, past relationships, past jobs, past actions that have kind of brought something up for you that kind of keeping you stuck and not feeling able to make the logical decision here. Okay, maybe the head needs to rule the heart right now. Okay, so that we can move things forward with that Six of Discs. Two of Discs. There's no plan. What are we not seeing? The coins are covering over our eyes. That's a blessing, actually. It's something that we often do, or used to do in the past, actually, is we used to consecrate the dead by closing their eyes and putting little pennies on. But this is all about creating plans. Okay, it's all about making plans. It's also about having too much to do, feeling confused, spinning too many plates, you know, kind of backwards and forwards, this and that, and it's a busy and it can be a confusing time. And this is what's going on that we are aware of. Yeah, so there's confusion. That is going to just add to the conflict. Okay, the conflict might be causing the confusion. It's going to be different for all of us. What is it that you're not seeing? Okay, what is it that you're not seeing? Stop trying to juggle everything or juggling too much. Get some clarity on what it is that really does need your attention and what really doesn't, because there's too much going on that's getting in the way of you being able to make clear decisions, and you need to be making the clear decisions. We're starting with the King of Swords. We've got to be mindful. We've got to be really analytical of the situation and the decisions that we are making. We've got to base our actions upon the facts, okay, the things that we know for sure, but we also have to listen to our intuition at the same time, because the King of Swords, he is intuitive. He's up there in the ether. Yeah, so he is absolutely intuitive. He sees more than he says often, and he always has wise words of wisdom to pass on, because he is so intelligent. But we have to follow the facts. We have to follow the truth. We also have to be speaking our truth as well. Okay, and we might be, maybe it's past situations where we've spoken the truth or our truth, because we all have a different truth, or you know, we sometimes share with the same truth with others, but you know, we're all entitled to and are able to have different truths that we live our lives by. But maybe you've spoken out in the past and you've been closed down, and that's what's stopping you from taking action upon what you believe to be true. Okay, we've got to live our truth, otherwise we're just going to remain in conflict. We've got the King of Discs. There's definitely success. Okay, if you make the right decisions, then you're going to have a really good reward. Okay, focus on the abundance. Focus on what you have. Okay, this is not about overindulging. This is just getting yourself into a situation or understanding that the decisions you make now can really take you to a place of abundance. Now, if I remember correctly, the whole reading that I did at the beginning of October was all about the abundance of this month. We need to focus on that. Okay, focus on the abundance. Trust that it's coming, because for some it absolutely is. Okay, it might show up in many different ways, but we're getting some help there from the Six of Coins, Six of Discs there as well. Okay, but try not to overindulge. because he looks a little bit, I would possibly have him as a bit of a devil card, because he's, you know, he's really kind of indulging there. But I want to say, make sure you're not overindulging, but focus on the abundance that is available to you. But you've got to make the right choices in order to get there, okay? If you sit and do nothing, nothing's going to come forward. The abundance will elude you if you don't take action on the truth, okay? The Queen of Discs, she's an outside influence in this reading for the rest of this month, okay? Have patience. Have patience. Nurture and grow. Nurture and grow the plans that you have, okay? Have patience. Patience, patience. It keeps coming back. It's coming back. There's a lot of success here, okay? Queens and kings are very successful. They're very mature. They're very wise. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. They've been around long enough to know what they're doing. They've had those worldly experiences to understand that when something is right and something is wrong, okay? Making the right decisions for all of the right reasons will bring the abundance that is waiting for you, because it's definitely there. You can literally have it all. Look at him. He literally has it all, yeah? And she is there. And these are a perfect couple as well. Perfect couple, the Queen and King of Discs, okay? They're all about the land. They're all about the physical elements. They're all about our health, our wealth, our possessions, the work that we do, you know, the money that we earn, how we earn that money. And they're very good at manifesting. What is it that we need to manifest? What is it that we want to manifest? Okay? More time for some, more wealth for some, better health for others, whatever it might be. If you have patience and you put the work in, you will be rewarded, just like the King of Discs is always rewarded for his hard work, yeah? And he is at a position in his life, and so is the Queen of Discs, where they can just sit back and enjoy and reap the rewards of their hard work, okay? So what hard work is it that you need to make a decision on in order to bring it forward, in order to bring that abundance in, okay? Because it is time to reap the rewards, okay? Little bit extra patience there, but it will come. Got another king. Wow, so many kings and queens. Well, so many kings, 3 kings. Who are we missing? We've got the King of Wands, the King of Swords, and the King of Discs, so we don't have the King of Cups. So the love, the healing is missing. Yeah, but we've got the King of Wands. He is a self-employed figure, often, not always. He's very much respected by his peers. He's very passionate about the work that he does. He's always ready to take things off in a new direction. And I do feel like we need to move off in a new direction from where we've been to where we want to be. There's a gap here, and we need to bridge that gap. We can't bridge it until we make a decision that we're going to. Yeah, if we sit and do nothing for the next 2 weeks, then that's exactly what we're going to have at the end of this, at the end of this month, nothing. If we make really clear, concise decisions that are in full alignment with the truth of who we are and what it is we're wanting to do or what it is we're wanting to achieve, if we're willing and able to ask for the assistance that we need to get us across that line, then the abundance is going to be there. It's going to be waiting for us, okay? And it's going to come in. We're going to have to take the decision and do the work, okay? Without that, we're going to have nothing. We're just going to be same old, same old. We want the changes. Wheel of Fortune. This is the outcome card, okay? Things are changing. Things are absolutely changing. Things are moving. A new cycle is beginning. We are moving fully, absolutely fully. And I'm looking out the window there. We don't need the weather to tell us. We are moving fully from one place to the next seasonally. We're heading right towards, and this reading involves Samhain, Halloween, whatever you want to call it, okay? But it's a new cycle is beginning. A lot of people see Samhain as the start of the new year. Yeah, a start of the new witchy year, if you like, but it brings in a whole new energy, and it really, really does. The veil is very thin right now, so you might want to ask for assistance from your ancestors with that 6 of Cups, okay? Maybe look back through past cycles that you've seen throughout the generations. There might be something there that can really help you to get to understanding what it is that you're needing to do here, okay? But you've got to bridge that gap. There's a gap here. between what you want to do and what you're actually doing. We need to bridge that gap, and we've got to get out of our heads. We've got to get out of the drama that goes on inside of here that is keeping us stagnant or keeping us, holding us back in the past. We need to break the cycles so that we can move through them, and the only way we can break them is to actually move through them so that we can come out the other side. But cycles are ending, new cycles are beginning, and the Wheel of Fortune is always a very fortunate and very positive card. Fortune favours the brave is what I want to say with this Wheel of Fortune. She's following her heart. So I feel we're talking about the head a lot with the King of Swords, but we're also needing to follow the heart. I just saw that as a lotus figure, but it's a new cycle is birthing itself out into the world. Yeah, it kind of gives me a vibe of a rebirth card, and that's been coming up in the daily readings as well. Okay, but there's a lot of energy in this card, a lot of energy that's coming in to move things forward, to bridge that gap, for everything to start clicking into place. It's also a card of fate, you know, so some things are fated, some things aren't, but some things are fated, and it's always up to us whether we push that wheel in one direction or another. It's always up to us. What's on the base of the deck? Three of Cups. Join together, collaborate with like-minded people. Okay, the river here flows in three beautiful streams, and it's falling down to the lower ground, and this is what we're needing to do. We're needing to bring our ideas from here into the physical world. Okay, bring the connections down from the divine, the ideas, the creative ideas, our truth, listening to our intuition, and we need to flow those energies down, ground them in our here and now. Okay, and then pull them together. That is going to help us to bridge that gap. Spending time with like-minded people who will lift you up, people who will raise your vibration and whose vibration you will also raise. You know, working together for the collective good is really going to help you to get things shifting, get things moving, so that you can feel those winds of change coming in as we head towards the end of this month. Let's have a look at what the oracle cards have got to offer. So we've got the Witch's Wisdom here, we've got Rebirth, Yule. Well, we're heading towards Yule, aren't we? But we've got the Rebirth card, and it is a time of rebirth. Again, this has been coming up in the dailies and the weekly readings that I've been doing. It's a massive time of rebirth, but we've got to take action in order to see that happen. Okay, we sit and do nothing, and nothing changes. What do we need to change? Because there's something here that absolutely needs to change for us to be able to get to where we want to be. Wisdom of the other fates. So, yeah. Okay, did I just say that? The fates there. Fate is at work here. Okay, destiny is calling, and it's calling us in a certain direction, and we need to follow it, because that is where our abundance lies. It's where our abundance lies. We must follow it. Follow the stars. Look up to the stars. Be inspired by the stars, whatever it might be. Okay, flattery. Okay, so that it's another 3. It's reminding me of Gemini. Oh, it is Gemini. Gemini in Venus in Gemini. Okay. Flattery. I don't know where that sits here. Let me pull another card. Flattery and loss. Right, okay. Loss is a time of transformation. These two, when I'm looking at the flattery card, okay, obviously Gemini, we've got the twins there, and the Gemini twins, they're always looking in opposite directions, yeah. But above in the head, things are coming back together. There's so much fruit blossoming up from these ideas. Okay, they are kind of idea generators, Geminis. They are an air element card. They are very much the thinkers. They're very sociable. Very sociable, often the life and soul of a party, but what goes on outside is not always what's going on inside with a Gemini, and you can often get both sides of a Gemini in the same session with them. Yeah. Venus is coming in to say be kind, and I want to say be kind to yourself, be loving and giving to others, socialize with the people that you love. This is where things are going to blossom. Stop looking away and stop looking externally for the answers and start looking internally for the answers. Okay, what are the losses? I've pulled it, so I'm going to have to read it. The losses Loss leads to regeneration. It also leads to rebirth. Okay, loss, grief, whatever it is, we all kind of go through this. This is a normal human experience that we all experience from time to time. Okay, this is Pisces in blah, blah, I never remember what that sign is. Saturn, isn't it? Sure, it's Saturn. Pisces in Saturn, yeah. So it's like 1 minute you have it all and the next minute you haven't. Maybe it's what's on the outside, what other people are seeing on the outside. Everything is well, everything is rosy in the garden of your life, but yet here we're still grieving some loss here, some restrictions that are holding us back. That will be that gap that we need to bridge, okay? Overcoming the losses. It's also number 12 card. 1 + 2 is 3. We've got a lot of 3s here. 3s are all about communication. They're all about collaborating. They're very, very creative energies. In the tarot, the 3 is the Empress card, and she is the creator of all things. Yeah, she is the mother of the tarot. She is the mother archetype. She's Mother Earth, and there's a lot of grounding energy in this reading as well. Okay, so we've got to keep our feet flat on the floor. We've got to stay grounded and connected, but at the same time this is anchoring us in so that we can really get into that safe space where we can really connect with the above, bringing those ideas down so that we can really connect and understand who we truly are, so that we can speak and be in our truth, take actions that really align with our truth, with who we really truly are, so that we can go through these fated things, episodes, experiences, situations that are going to help us to grow, help us to evolve, help us to be reborn into who we came here to be at this time. Okay, these are massive energies. We need to stop looking outside of ourselves. We need to start coming internally and asking ourselves, who are we? Why are we here? Asking the bigger questions and really listening in the stillness to receive the answers, because the answers are within you. Okay, if you open up to the divine and just quieten down the head so there's not so much noise going on in here, you will receive the answers because they are inside of you. You are connected to all that is, and that is what will bring you the answers, when you connect to all that you are. Okay, listen to your higher self, listen to your intuition, listen to your guidance, and allow yourself to be guided. Okay, look back over the past. What negative cycles have you been kind of living through for however long that need to be broken? What loss is holding you back from the fullness of everything that you can possibly achieve? Because abundance is here. Abundance and success is here. Okay. The only king, as I say, that's missing here is the cups, and he's all about emotions. He's a healer. He's an emotional healer. He's also very psychic. He's also very sincere and loving. So that's what's missing here. What is it that we lost that maybe's took that away from us, that stopped us from feeling, that maybe's disconnected ourselves from the rest? You know, the heart is disconnected because it's kind of closed down to go into a protective mode because of some sort of loss that we've gone through, whatever that might have been. That's the gap. We need to reconnect with our heart. The head needs to start talking to the heart needs to start talking to the head. We really need to stop allowing outside distractions from distracting us and from kind of creating too much noise so that we're unable to reconnect with who we really truly are. Okay, when we can do that, everything's going to click into place and things will move forward and all of this wonderful abundance will come forward. But as I say, if you're not prepared to do the work, you're not going to see the rewards. So please do the work. Please do the work. Okay, also make sure that you are manifesting the good things Make sure you're keeping your thoughts positive, because this is a very abundant time for manifestation according to this spread. So, you know, look at what you are manifesting, look at what your thoughts, what you are thinking, think the good thoughts, okay, because that is going to help you to manifest the good things. But yeah, we need to connect back to our heart and open that heart space back up, so that the head and the heart can communicate clearly, because until those two come together, do we really know who we really truly are? Okay, whatever is going on, it is fated. This is a path that we need to take. It's a path we need to walk down, and we need to do it with joy and love in our hearts, knowing in our heads that it's the right thing for us to do. Okay, I'm going to leave it there, because this has gone on a bit longer than I had expected to, but trust in the fates. Okay, that wheel of fortune is meant to turn at this time. Okay, it's supporting us, it's helping us, it's moving us into a better place where we really need to be, okay, so that we can enjoy the fruits of our labours. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the month. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the reading. If it resonates, let me know in the comments. If anybody is wanting a private reading so they can go a little bit further down and deeper into what's going on right now, then again, the information you'll need is in the description below. You just send me a message via my website, or just go onto my website, and it'll show you all the readings and services that I offer there. Okay, but please do hit that subscribe button if you like the messages that I bring. Feel free to share across your social media, and yeah, again, thanks for watching, and I shall be back with you all again really soon. Bye for now. Bye bye.